I got the role of Bertha through an audition. No special treatment, no. I had to audition like anybody else. I got the call to come down to my agency. I believe the audition was just 5 lines or 4 lines. Very minimal. I laid down some tracks, and I went home and I sat pretty, and thank God they called me. Yay. Bertha is pretty much a one-woman machine, I would say. She is a no man's woman and a no woman's woman, if that makes any sense. I think she's pretty much a one-woman machine, a one-woman corporation. She's all good by herself. That's how I see her. Fiercely independent, takes no prisoners. That's Bertha. I think the fiercely independent part, Bertha and I most certainly have that in common, I would say. Oh gosh, if the fans of Resident Evil are also the fans of Bertha and also the fans of me, oh wow, the actress, that would be so awesome. How would I feel about that? I would be so gratified. I would be so thrilled. Thank you. Yes, I've played the game before. I think Bertha is my favorite character. I'm sorry. No holds bar. She's the most interesting. I could be biased. Do I prefer playing good or bad characters? Wow, that's tricky. I would say I think all of us in life try to be good people. I think at least most of us do. So yeah, I do kind of maybe relish playing evil and bad characters, just slightly a little bit more than maybe playing a good character, because I think that would really take me out of the ballpark of myself. And we don't, necessarily practice evil ways or aspire to be evil in our lives as people. So getting into a studio or in front of a camera and really hammering out an evil character, that really rocks for me, yeah. How did I prepare for Bertha? I gotta tell you, a lot of it was just instinctual. I just channeled my inner German. I really did. And my inner, fighter. I really did. I think a lot of the work, a lot of the qualities of Bertha that you hear from me, a lot of the work was done internally. It really wasn't did I really try to put on a different voice for Bertha? I think I did, but I worked at it from a place of making the switch in an internal place, as opposed to trying to put on external characteristics for the voice or anything like that. Did I have to change my voice for Bertha? Yeah, I did. I really had to. I went a couple octaves lower. And as I said, the thing that helped me the most was just channeling my inner German. No, Capcom was pretty cool. They hired me and they pretty much let me go with it. Nothing too specific that they were giving me. I think they genuinely enjoyed my audition and let me just fly with it when I came in to record it. And they were great. I think games production is really is a canvas of infinite possibilities, and I've seen some really massive coordination and production go into some games, and I have to tell you, yeah, I think the sky's the infinite possibility for video games. I think 2 people were very influential in my life in deciding to be an actress. One is most certainly my mother, who herself was an aspiring actress, but never really quite got to do it, because at that time she was born in during World War II, and that was kind of hard for her to really do that. I think survival on a daily basis was sort of topmost. So she never really quite got to fly with being an actress. So she would be one person I would say inspired me to do what I'm doing today. And the other person would be Sister Josephine Healy, an Irish nun that I would say was my mentor and my teacher and my friend as I was growing up. She taught in my school for a number of years, from the time I was 6 to I was about 16. So, Sister Josephine Healy, yes. Sister Jo, as we like to call her, was the best image I would give you about Sister Jo is she was Maria in Sound of Music. I was raised in a Catholic school, an all-girls Catholic school, and Sister Jo would often take us out of our boring class sessions and take us right over to the beach near the school and take her guitar out, and we would just start singing. And I read my very first unabridged Shakespeare play when I was 6, believe it or not, under the tutelage of Sister Jo. So she instilled in me the love of the written word, drama, music, and everything that comes with playing in the field of acting. And I think she from a very young age, she saw in me that I was potentially going to be doing this, and she really nurtured me. So Sister Jo, shout out to you. No one in the in front of the camera or voiceover or acting capacity. I do have a cousin who was a member of a band called Air Supply, a pretty famous band called Air Supply. And yeah, my cousin's in that band. But other than that, no, nobody in front of the camera. I love the Resident Evil movies. You know, anything that has to do with gore and the undead and the eaters and whatever else. I just love that whole alternate universe. So into it. Definitely will plan on playing Resident Evil Operation Raccoon City when it comes out. Definitely. What are my expectations for the game? I think it will exceed everyone's expectations. And I definitely think it will be something for the fans to enjoy. Well, I just finished shooting a guest spot for NCIS LA last week, and I'm getting ready to pack up to head over to Malaysia in June to do a zombie movie, which I can't really disclose right now, the name of it or who's in it, but definitely very an alternate universe that's very close to Resident Evil. It's a zombie movie. My message for the fans of Bertha and fans of me: keep playing. Just keep playing. Danke. Thank you. This is Bertha, the medic, and I recommend Resident Evil Database for true Resident Evil and biohazard fans.